What's up, internet? So, we're doing something fun today. I'm going to come on the internet and share my unpopular opinions and probably offend a whole lot of people. So I figured, since I have a whole bunch of unwarranted opinions that I love to share, and the internet is filled with people that do the same thing, this would just be the perfect combination for me. So I've been working on a list. It's titled Unpopular Opinions. I've been working on it for a couple weeks now because I had this idea that I would share some of my thoughts with you guys, and I was like, wow, Emma, that's such a fabulous idea. You are going to be so successful in life. So, over the course of these weeks, I was adding things to my list as I thought of them, and I put together 11 things to share. Because I'm so tech savvy, I emailed it to myself. It's on my computer. Now, I actually haven't looked at the things that were on the list that I added a while ago. I kind of forgot what I put on here, so I'm just now looking at it. I'm just going to read what I have on the list, and then I'm going to elaborate on it. First, I'm putting my hair up because it's bothering me. Side note, I'm filming this in front of my window, and my blinds are currently not on the window. I don't remember why. I think something happened to them. I honestly don't remember. So every single car that passes can just like see me in here talking to my phone, and it's really awkward. Okay. Now that that's done, moving on. Okay, ladies, had to go grab a coffee. Now let's spill the tea. Let's spill the tea. So the first thing I have on the list is Starbucks sucks, particularly. Now, I just want to say that if I were in such an unfortunate situation, be no other option rather than Starbucks, like I would drink the Starbucks because a girl's gotta have coffee, you know? It's better to have sucky coffee than no coffee. However, I don't understand why Starbucks is like number one on everybody's coffee list right now because it's just not that good. You have Dunkin', McDonald's has good coffee, Chick-fil-A has fabulous coffee. There are just so many other places. I don't understand why everyone's so obsessed with Starbucks. I mean, I guess some important person decided that Starbucks was good, and so everybody else was just like, bandwagon, Starbucks is the best. There are so many people I know that aren't even coffee drinkers and still claim that they love Starbucks. Oh my goodness, my door's open. Anyway, the point being, basically any other coffee is better than Starbucks coffee. It tastes like watered down gas station coffee from 3 days ago. I don't like it. Moving on, sunset pictures. Before I say anything else, I have pictures of the actual sunset on my Instagram and Facebook and all of those fabulous platforms. What I mean by sunset pictures, people that get all dressed up and they go to the beach and they do like those family sunset pictures, and they're not that good. They're overused, they're overrated. Everybody takes sunset pictures. And I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired of scrolling through my Instagram feed and just seeing picture after picture after picture of people at the beach taking sunset pictures. Might I just say that oftentimes they don't turn out that good. The lighting is weird because you have the sunset in the background. You don't have any of the natural light bearing down on you like it normally would. So it just looks weird. It's like you're dark, the background's too light, or vice versa, and it's not fixed, and it's just weird. Next thing related to beach atmosphere, I guess you could say, maybe just because of where I live. Since I live here, I'm used to seeing the beach every day. So when I see people come down here like tourists and stuff doing all of these things, I don't understand. Beach weddings are stupid is what I wrote for the next thing. Now, I don't mean to offend the people that planned their beach wedding and it was just so magical, but I personally would never do that. You're wearing a dress and you're in sand. Why would anybody want that? It doesn't make sense, okay? Next thing I wrote, Chick-fil-A is not that special. I'm actually really excited to see where this takes me. Because everybody I know is so team Chick-fil-A that I feel like I'm going to tick off a lot of people with this. Now, let me just say, Chick-fil-A is good and I like Chick-fil-A, okay? But Chick-fil-A is not the best fast food place in the entire world. Like, it has a unique taste. Like, you can't go anywhere else to get Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, which I totally understand. Like, Chick-fil-A is Chick-fil-A, and nowhere else tastes like that. However, Chick-fil-A is honestly so overpriced. I mean, if I'm gonna spend $8 on a combo, you can bet I'm gonna go to Whataburger or Arby's or somewhere like that where I can get more food. It's just not that good. Next thing, Snapchat is completely unnecessary. I don't even remember why, but I'm so sorry for my shirt, you guys. This is just like R-rated stuff. You can see my sports bra. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. I decided a while ago that it was the Snapchat update. Snapchat updated and I decided to be petty and I was like, you know what? I am not using this app until they fix the update. And they never fixed it. So guess who doesn't use Snapchat anymore? The only time I'm ever on Snapchat is for group chats because my group chat doesn't have a text group chat. So, I mean, but everything that Snapchat has, basically, you can get through another app. By that I mean, Snapchat has those I don't even know what they're called, honestly, because I don't use Snapchat, where you can get funny, comedy stuff. I don't know. You can get that on Instagram. They have Instagram stories is just better than Snapchat stories. I don't know why everybody thinks that Snapchat is the holy grail of social media land, but it's not. Instagram has stories now that let you add hashtags and you can @ people and you can change the color of your font and you could they share some similar features, but all in all, Instagram has more options. So that's why I don't understand why Snapchat is still Next thing, I just wrote Beyonce / Ariana Grande. I did not even need any sort of description because I already knew what I meant when I wrote this. Okay, Beyonce, there is nothing special about Beyonce besides her massive attitude. The same thing with Cardi B, which is also on the list. Cardi B isn't special is what I wrote. All of those people are so overrated. I don't understand. Cardi B is just like any other rapper. She doesn't have anything special to offer. Beyonce, everybody talking about how Beyonce is such a queen. I mean, I don't know. Ariana Grande, I cannot stand Ariana Grande. She sings from her nose and she just yells all the time and I just don't, it's just not doing it for me. Okay, next thing. Twitter. Why? By that, I mean, I don't use Twitter. I think I might get a little more enjoyment out of Twitter if I had friends on Twitter, but I don't. So I think maybe Twitter seems to be just for celebrities, if that makes sense. We always hear about Donald Trump's Twitter and famous YouTubers' Twitter and all of those sorts of things, but I feel like everyday people like myself don't really use Twitter, so I don't understand what the big deal is about it. Next thing, Netflix is lame is what I wrote. Now, okay, that's a little much. Netflix isn't necessarily lame. It's just there are so many things about Netflix and chill and Netflix is dropping new this and they're bringing out new that and come over, we'll watch Netflix. But there are so many other ways to get movies and TV that are just better than Netflix. I always, if I'm looking for a specific movie, I will go on Netflix first. Why? I don't know. It's just ingrained in my head that Netflix is for movies. I go on there and it's not on there. So I'm okay, Netflix. And then I do that 5 more times and I'm just what do you have to offer that other places don't have to offer? For example, Hulu, DirecTV Now, I think even Amazon has some sort of TV. I don't use it. I don't like Prime TV. I don't know. But I do know that Netflix doesn't have that big of a selection. So I don't see what the big deal about that is either. Okay, next I wrote, I can't sit through an old movie. Movies like Grease, Dirty Dancing, etc. They're all iconic movies. For what reason, I don't really know. We just pick old things and are yes, such an icon. But if anything deserves to be iconic, It's like White Chicks is freaking fabulous. Mean Girls already kind of is iconic. But like the point is all of these old movies and stuff, they're just not interesting. Like I can't sit through the entire thing because I get bored less than halfway through. Okay, politics is the next thing. Politics is such a, maybe not hated, but controversial topic, to say the least. Everybody thinks that you just shouldn't talk about politics. Like, you can't mention anything without somebody being like, oh no, don't talk about that, you're gonna offend somebody. My curtain has been here the whole time, and I literally just now noticed. So I mean, I love talking about politics. I love a good, heated debate and to hear what other people have to say, even though it's usually wrong, but that's beside the point. So I don't really see what the big deal is with talking about politics. I don't get offended about it, but I still like to hear what other people have to say. And then the last thing on the list I kind of already covered, which is Cardi B Isn't Special. Falls into the same categories: Beyonce, Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, all of the others. I just don't see what the big deal is. So, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this little chat. If you agree with anything, I can't really, if you happen to agree with any of my thoughts, I would love for you to leave a comment so we can mutually dislike a certain topic so I don't feel like I'm alone, those sorts of things. Anybody else that I'm going to see that's going to be like, oh my gosh, you just dissed Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, and Netflix in the same video? Yeah, I did. With that said, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, mom, dad, sister, brother, your dog, all of those things. That would be great. And, yeah, let's get those. Yeah, no, I can't do that. It's too cheesy. Thanks for watching.